Hello everyone and welcome to the Minecraft video. Today we are playing 14W06B. Alright, let's get into it. So, first things first, you may notice in my debug menu, it's not local feet, it's now XYZ. There's now local difficulty 1.5 standing for normal, and the day is also 0. This is day 0. Presumably, if I skip to the next day, it will say day 1. Except, I'm not sure if it'll work right now. Oops, that was silly of me. Time set 0. It's still day 0. 1-800. Day 0. Back to 0. Still day 0. Who cares? And I never realized it was this dark at days on 0. Now anyway, I have built a invisible maze here. But unfortunately, I'm not sure about this. I need to test it. But it is really annoying. I remember in the last snapshot review, I did talk about having a resource pack or something so that you could see these barrier blocks, because it'd be very annoying in creative mode. And I think I found an entrance. So oh, this way. Think I found something. Nope, I haven't. So now in 14W06B, it's made a lot easier. When I hold barrier blocks, you can see that I can now see these barrier blocks, and they are all fighting to be in front of each other, apparently. So this is my maze, and I can look at it and be like, oh, so that's the right way. Alright, this technically still has no exit, but let's assume it's here. Freedom! Alright, so now working with barriers is a lot more convenient. Come on, make it brighter. Oh, that's right, I turned off natural timing. Oh, that's so much better. Alright, so, this is actually a particle. It, updates relatively slowly, so, kind of like item frames. I believe it's a random, block update. So, I stop holding it. As you can see, it takes a while to go off. And it actually turns on quite quickly. So I will compare this with item frames. As you can see, not sure if you do notice this, but that's going to stay around for a while after I break it. But if I destroy that, it does take a while for the item frame to pop off. You can take advantage of this to place multiple item frames on each other. So there you go. Yeah. Alright, next thing. So, this isn't really much of a thing. I'm just pointing out the fact that this is a particle by running a particle command, which will now summon the barrier. So as you can see, I now have my own trail of barriers, which will follow me wherever I go. So when I go through this maze, I'll know exactly where to go. Oh, look at that. It's this way. Freedom. Oh, yeah. Alright, so now we have the new trigger command, and I'm not too familiar with this. I've copied a few commands off the internet, mostly from Diagnos and Sethblade, which will be in the credits. So, to create a trigger link, I actually haven't tested this, so I really hope this works. Scoreboard does add diamonds trigger. So, I have now added the trigger for diamonds, called diamonds. Alright, I'll have to enable it, and that is from Diagnos. I am sorry. The real name is now Diamonds. Is that right? Yep. Alright, I will now enable this. Alright, tell raw. So, it's gonna print out 3 diamonds. I am going to try and press it and see if anything happened. Trigger diamonds change with set 1. This will check if I have trigger diamonds minimum of 1. Check it. And apparently I do not have diamonds. Is in an invalid format. Well, I don't know, but it might be that exclamation mark. So let's get rid of that. Go back. Dup, dup, dup. Dup, dup. Still not giving out an output. You're making me look bad. Darn it. UUID, no idea what that means. Basically, however, I can change the trigger scoreboard, even though I'm not an alt, which used to be a thing, because when Telraw runs this command, trigger diamond set 1, it basically runs it through at A. So if you, it only works if you're an op, because if you're not an op, then it doesn't work, obviously. So basically this now allows any random player to do it. Now I do have a jump meter on my right, and if I want to reset it like completely, but without removing jump and then adding it again, I press this, and now my jump has completely disappeared. As soon as I jump again, the actual scoreboard's still there. It's just that it's reset my jumping. New objective. Now you can record if you killed a person on the blue team, or if the person on the blue team killed you. I'm going to add that even though I'll never use it. Now, you can decide what to place blocks on. So, game mode 2, I will give myself blocks of diamonds. You can see it can be placed on sponges. So how would I place it on quartz? You may hear me right click here when I move my microphone really close. There you go, I am not placing that block at all. However, it says can be placed on sponge. OMG, I can place it all over this sponge and be very happy. I am going to cover every single inch of this sponge with diamonds. This will require some skill here. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? So, no, not yet. Also, there's a new hide flags tag. So, as you can see, this is also a block of diamond. I am going to go back and destroy some of this so I still have room for demonstration. But again, it behaves exactly the same as this one. The only difference is that this one does not say can be placed on. As you can see, I still can't place it on the quartz and can only place it on the sponge. There you go. Game mode 1. Get rid of this. Alright. No particles. So, basically, before what you could do, many people have been annoyed by particles like this one. I'm going to turn it off right now because this is annoying me. Alright, so many people have been annoyed by particles when using /effect commands. Now you can lessen them by using a beacon, but beacons only lessen them and make them more transparent. However, if we give myself speed here, and apparently it doesn't work because this is a douche, it should hide the particles. 1 second. Well, my bad. I'm such an idiot. It was hide particles, so if I wanted to hide it, it would be true. So let's do that again. It's this command. It's now true. As you can see, no particles whatsoever, apart from the running animation. So, running particles. So, new achievement, the Notch Apple. I am going to go into my achievements, which is not here. And you can see that there is a new one of those major achievements, which is surrounded in the spiky block, and this is overpowered, which is build a Notch Apple. You can access this after only getting a stone pickaxe. So apparently you can make a Notch Apple before making a furnace. I suppose that is possible, as you could go to the nether, but then again, now that I think about it, nether requires flint and steel, which requires iron, which requires hot topic. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure you have to have a furnace before you do this. But overpowered, build a Notch Apple. So a Notch Apple is 8 blocks of gold. So 8 nuggets, which has been discontinued and no longer in the game. And also 8 gold bars, or ingots, no longer works. So it has to be 8 gold blocks. I've now gotten the achievement overpowered, and as you can see, build a Notch Apple, and it's in purple. Finally, we have the ghost item. So basically, we have a cake here, and it looks pretty delicious. However, when I try to eat it, I can't pick it up. The thing about this is that basically it will never despawn. So, basically, here's the command. I'm gonna run through this. Item, ID cake, 1 count. Pick up delay. If you set it exactly to 32767, you will not be able to pick it up anywhere at all. If you set it only to something like 10 or whatever, in 10 ticks you'll be able to pick up a new one. age -32768 means that this will never despawn ever. It's these specific numbers. If you don't use these numbers, they'll actually go according to the number. So, yes. So basically, it's kind of like a code. So if you use that specific code, you'll get it. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you in the next snapshot review or the next Minecraft video, depending on which one comes first. Thanks for watching, guys. Watch my awesome barrier line. Oh yeah.